Hi, my name is George Adams, and I live here in Liloan, Cebu, and we're on our way on a mission trip. About a year and a half ago or so, I was given a film by Joe Cross called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. I was 440 pounds at that time. 440 pounds. And today I'm 260 pounds, and it was a result of this film I became alive to the health message, and the health message has changed my life. And I'm going to tell you, I've lost over 160 pounds, and I got another 100 to go. But you know what? It's just the beginning. And I'm now preaching and teaching the health message, and my wife and I have been involved in relief good distribution as a result of this devastating hurricane that hit Leyte. Maria by herself has gone 5 or 6 times distributing relief goods into a very dangerous area where they're killing people and raping women and just breaking into your house and stealing food. But she believed the Holy Spirit protected her, and we're getting ready to go again. I met a new friend, a partner in ministry, Steven Jenkins, and
I want to say that's where I come in. He is, how old are you?
Almost 70.
70 years old. Now, I was going back and forth. I'd go in, distribute food, and oh, I can't tell you how hard it was. Incredible. Getting on the ship with the porters and being an American, and so hard. And with David, my friend, American friend, but the ships gave us free access on the ship, didn't charge. That was wonderful. So God blessed. Miracles happen in many ways. But when I would come back to CPUC, that's the Seventh-day Adventist headquarters here in Cebu at Central Visayan Conference, to upload some pictures so that the United States could get something and I could get more supplies, one of the directors kept telling me, you need to meet George. And I guess he had told George, you need to meet Steve. And finally, George came over to the headquarters there and picked me up and took me out to lunch. Now, when I saw him and I heard he was teaching health classes, I can say I was not too impressed, but I didn't want to judge him. I've learned that way back, don't judge people. But it was a little bit hard. I thought, what does he have to do with health? And then eating with him, I was a little bit afraid. And I said, I'm not going to eat. But he said, we're going out to a vegan meal. Now, I want to make this kind of a short clip. So we're going to show you, we have the supplies. Now, I have dengue fever. I just got it. Well, in Tacloban, with so many mosquito bites, there was no, the hotels were price gouging, 4,000 pesos. That's $100 for a night, and no power. And I thought I could feed a lot of people with, $100, a lot of kids and people. So I slept out under mosquito nets outside and got bit. And even though the mosquito net was there, I think my arm and my leg got outside, so there was just a lot of bites. You can look on my Facebook and see that. And I thought I was fine, but a week later I came down with it, and so I'm having a hard time moving and walking. But we're going to go in this Pajero, so move on ahead.
Well, here we go. We're going to take my Pajero, and we're going over to Leyte again with more relief goods.
Now, how do we get there?
We are going to drive there via ferry. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to Bogo, which is about 60 or 70 kilometers to the north of where I am standing right now. Then we're going to load onto a ferry. Then we're going to a town in Leyte called Palampon. And once we get to Palampon, then we're going to have about a 2.5 to 3 hour drive to Balearan Island, where we're going to unload and resack.
So how much rice do we have in there?
We have 6 or 8 sacks, I believe, of rice, which will be divided into packages of 4 kilos of rice. So here's the rice. We're bringing this rice. Now these are each 50 kilo sacks of rice, and we have here canned goods, over 300 cans of canned goods that we're going to distribute, and we're going to put them in
noodles.
And noodles. We have noodles, ramen noodles. And we're going to...
How many of those?
We have over 300 of those, And what we're going to do is put them in sacks similar to this.
Now you're not promoting white rice. You're not promoting this
No,
stuff.
no, we hate white rice. I don't eat white rice. I don't want white rice. But we have got to go with what the people are going to eat. They're starving. There's no brown rice in the quantities we're looking for. There's none of the appropriate foods in the quantities we're looking for available. The people are hungry. We're feeding the people what's at hand. And not only that, we got to be realistic. We cannot afford to feed millions of people. What's happening here in this country, the politicians are hoarding the food. They're not giving it to anybody unless you voted for them. And they're saying things like, next time you'll vote for me, won't you? It's not funny. It's a sad situation in this place. But I tell you what, we're going with the grace of God. We're going with the angels protecting us. And we're going to go give to the poor. And we're going to preach the message of love to the lovable and to the unlovable alike. We don't care if you're Seventh-day Adventist. We don't care if you're Muslim. We don't care if you're a Singh or whatever your religion is. If you're one of God's created beings and you're hungry, you're going to get a pack of food from us. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Well, you can see why I was pretty happy when I met him, because there's always so many, but you know, we can't do that. We can't. Oh, I get so tired of it in this country. Come on, get the food, put it in the car, let's go and feed the people. Okay, end of story. There's nothing more to discuss, right?
No.
What else is there to discuss?
Get on it.
The only thing extra that I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a little thing I'm writing up that's going to preach the gospel in every single packet, every single little bag. So people are going to get a little message of hope from heaven in that little bag of rice and
Amen.
Food. So okay, so that's a little report of what we're doing here in the Philippines. Here's where we're at here, and this is Paulino. He was going to be my camera guy, but I didn't even hand him the camera. Sorry about that, Paulino.
Okay.
And so God is blessed immensely. There's high-speed internet here. I had to go clear to Manila to get the things uploaded, but he has it right here in his house, so no problem. And that's all. Thank you, guys.